Hours after Trump met with President Barack Obama at the White House Thursday, angry protesters gathered outside the stately mansion to denounce his campaign promise to deport Mexican immigrants and his statements considered offensive to women. Earlier in the day, protests were also held in his hometown, New York.
He is a horrible, horrible person. He said nothing but rude, obnoxious things to this country. He ran on hate. He ran on divisiveness. He excluded almost everyone that believes in change and the progressive world. He's a liar.
So what do the protesters hope to achieve? One student at the University of California in Los Angeles had this to say.
I just want to come out here and remind him that America is not just people who voted for him, it's people who strongly disagree with him, and hopefully this way we can come to a consensus.
The protests are a sign of a healthy and solid democracy and will not interfere with the peaceful transition of power, political analyst Klaus Lares told VOA via Skype.
Why not? Why shouldn't they shout out their frustration? But they have to remain peaceful, of course. They should be part of the normal process of what is happening in a democracy. But I don't think that any impending president will be much influenced by these protests.
Lares said it is a little late to protest now.
These demonstrations should, of course, have come before the election to remind people what is at stake. Now I think we will have to accept the result and give, as President Obama said today, and give Trump a chance to implement his policies. And then we'll see whether or not we will have good reason to protest.
The president-elect struck a conciliatory note in his first address after the election victory, in which he said the country needs to bind its wounds. After the meetings with President Obama and House Speaker Paul Ryan on Thursday, Trump's rhetoric contained none of the offensive words he used in his campaign speeches. Zlatica Hoke, VOA News, Washington.